X marks the spot, all you radical dudes and dudettes. TOYBIZ here, and I got a really great video for you today. We are talking everything revealed X-Men for the upcoming retro vintage line. These are the figures on the old TOYBIZ style card backs. We knew about these at New York Toy Fair. I saw them on display. We just didn't really know the last two figures, but they were on display and they looked magnificent, especially Silver Samurai. I gotta give it to him on that one. The two others revealed were ones that we definitely needed. One of them I definitely needed after the kind of sort of lackluster release that we got. Wasn't exactly happy with that particular Iceman. Not a fan of the big barefoot look. You know what I mean? I like the more just, he looks kind of like a snowman kind of thing. Iceman, you'll see what I'm talking about. And of course, red went for the good guys, purple went for the bad guys, and they've definitely gone that route again with these retro. These retro wave figures are just something else, man. They're so great. I love the look. It pains me to have to open. Now I gotta get two sets, I feel like, because I like them on the card and a couple figures I need. But while I got you guys here, I just want to say thanks so much for checking out my retro Marvel Legends look. If you like it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. Let's talk everything X-Men. Now, if you are a fan of the original arcade game, I lost many a quarter. It's crazy how much money I probably spent on this game, but that was such a fun arcade game, and now you can relive it all with the upcoming Dazzler. We did have a Dazzler previous, but it was more of the disco look for her. That was a great figure, and I actually really like that one, but this one is more in terms of a team, you send her out kind of thing. You can kind of do the X-Men mumbo jumbo, but she's clad in her blue. I like the little red stripe on her leg. She does come with the Dazzler effect. Really nice. It's a reuse kind of head, but she's got that Forge bandana, Punisher bandana going on. I like it. I like the jacket. I think it's a great looking figure. The colors pop on her. The pink effects really just razzle dazzle. So I think in terms of that, in terms of what they give her for accessories, I'm just glad whenever they give X-Men figures powers, because as we'll soon see, they finally gave another particular figure some powers, specifically X-Factor Cyclops, which not exactly my go-to costume for old Scott Summers, but this one, again, you know, they got me. It's another great looking figure. I really like the red and the blue, but the selling point for me is that they're finally giving Cyclops optic blast. And not only that, you get two separate heads, both with optical particle effects going wild. I'm digging the paint on him. I hope it comes out crisp. Sometimes on this particular body mold, it's got its issues. It's getting worn out a little bit, but he's got that little sizzle, crackle, pop thing going on the sides. I absolutely love it. I don't think that these effects will work with the more, the figures we already have gotten of Cyclops, just FYI. These look to specifically pop into this particular molded head for the figure, but like I said, he does look good. I am excited. And we are kind of sort of hearing rumors that an upcoming 3-pack is coming. So I'm wondering if we'll get more of these optical effects just repainted, but maybe with Cyclops in a brown jacket and his classic Jim Lee look. I don't know. That would be awesome. Hey, who used to put their Iceman in the freezer? Well, if you did, he probably broke apart after a while. But a brand new Iceman is coming. This is one of the new reveals, we'll just say. We knew all these other figures were coming, but Hasbro Pulse, man, they're showing it off today. They're like, hey, you know what? We got figures. You guys some money? And they're just lining up at their door, basically just knocking on our door at this point. But this particular Iceman is the one that I like. I like this style. This is more in terms of the classic Iceman. I don't like the whole jagged ice look. Just not my thing. But it comes with a really cool ice stand, so I do appreciate that. Very reminiscent of the old TOYBIZ figure. Kind of came with like an ice slide. Kind of did a rolling thing. It's powers. That looks great. That's going to make for a great display for most of you that just like to put them on the shelf, take some pictures. Bobby Drake, the Iceman artwork is looking fantastic. This is great. I'm so happy that we're getting that just old-fashioned TOYBIZ look. Well done. Now, some of you are saying, like, oh, wait a minute, what's another Wolverine again? But this is like a first appearance, so to speak, Wolverine. Wolverine got his own series. He kind of cut up some, like, stockings and put it in his eye, and it concealed his identity. No, this is really spot on to how he looked in the comic. interesting. It's an interesting Wolverine look, and one that I'm like, well, you know what? We've not really gotten a figure of him looking like this before, so I'm kind of digging it. He comes with extra hands, both with pop claws and without, and he comes with his dreaded Muramasa blade. So that's another good thing. It's another thing that's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get 2 sets because I really love the packaging on this stuff. And I have that standee that came with the original Vintage Wave when they redid it a couple years back, and I have to have it. They got me on all fronts, man. You're just, Hasbro, I'm just signing off a check every month. It's a wave a month, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. But I love it. I don't know why. That's like a weird, it's like a battered relationship. Switching over to the villains, this is the only villain that we're getting from this particular wave. You're getting the Silver Samurai, the Wolverine baddie, X-Men baddie, and I love that they put him on the purple card. That's some nice attention to detail right there. Just fantastic choice for an 80-year line. He looks great. Now, I would have loved that chromed out look, but they don't do that no more. So he's more of a Silver Samurai. Like the old TOYBIZ look, you could kind of pop the helmet off. He's got that really reflective armor. This time around, I don't think the head, the armor, the head part, you know, will be coming off. But he looks fantastic. And he's a giant figure. He looked great on the shelves at New York Toy Fair. So I'm very happy with this figure. Comes with 2 blades. This is looking to be a fantastic baddie. Another great updated baddie for your X-Men shelf. And then finally, at Comic-Con last year, at the Hasbro panel, they had asked the crowd, they said, hey, you like Storm, right? What do you like her as? Do you want her in the silver or the white? And a lot of people were like, it was a toss-up. Well, good old Aurora Monroe, she is looking every bit the fantastic that we have wanted. Now, keep in mind, this is not our first foray into Storm figures, far from it. However, this is the more modern articulation, and with what they can do with the face printing and just everything overall, she looks glorious. Comes with a pair of lightning effects. Again, I'm so glad that they're giving us mutant powers. Even if they are redos, it's okay. She's got the white outfit. She's got that cape thing that attaches to her arms and goes out to her legs and everything so she can get that cool, flowy flying pose. This looks to be a great Storm, an updated one, a much needed update one, so to speak. Maybe we'll get the silver costume, maybe even the black costume later on. Who knows? You know, once they got a good mold going, they like to do them redos. So if you were a fan of the white one, or are you a fan of the black or the silver, we might just see something later down the road. So I want to know what you guys think on all of these. Are you excited? Which ones will you be picking up? Just a FYI, the Hasbro Pulse logo is just simply a watermark. They put that on there. It will not exist on the actual product, so that's a good thing. And best of all, these will be going up for pre-order at noon Eastern time today, 9 a.m. Pacific, so I will have all the links down below. Look for them at all the major places where you usually pre-order: Amazon, Hasbro, Pulse, yada yada. Which ones are kind of like, you know, I can pass. I think, really, anybody gonna pass on these look amazing. It's X-Men, man. It's a year of the X-Men. Come on, we already went over this. I told you about this. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, collect some amazing Hasbro X-Men figures. Man, they're killing it with these X-Men figures, one after another. So many obscure characters and so many characters that we love. Everyone's going after that Storm, let's be honest. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.